Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. So today I am doing my foundation routine. If you saw yesterday's video, I was talking about this awesome find. It's the It Cosmetics CC cream and I love this. I reach for this over all of my foundations right now. I absolutely love it. It has flawless coverage and a lot of people wanted to see it in action. So I am here today to show you my full foundation routine. I do like foundation, concealer, blush, bronzer, highlight, all of that fun stuff. So if you want to see how I do all that, just keep watching. Good morning. It's super early. I never get early this morning, but my son has a baseball game, so I'm repping my baseball shirt. Okay, I am using the It Cosmetics CC cream in light, and I just pump some on my hands and rub them together. It just warms up the product, and I usually put it on with my fingers first, and then I will go out with a beauty blender, or today I'm going to use the Real Technique sponge and just make sure it's buffed in really good, because this is a full coverage CC cream. So I'll take it down my neck a little bit too, and you can already see the coverage that it gives. It's amazing. So that is step one. And then I'm going to take the Real Technique sponge and just blend it a little bit better. And it's that simple. Like, it's that quick to put on. Love this stuff. I'm obsessed with it. It's my favorite face product ever. Okay, so there's that. And then what I do, I have this big Humongo Zit. So I'm going to conceal that. I'm going to take the Urban Decay 24/7 Concealer Pencil in CIA and put it right there on that. And I'm just going to let that sit for a minute. And then my favorite all-time concealer for under my eyes is the MAC Prolongwear, and it is in NW15. So I'm just going to pump a little bit on my finger. You need such little product with this. And with my fingers, I'm just going to start putting it under my eyes. And I'm going to put a little bit back down my nose and on my chin and maybe up here. I put it on my nose because I have so many freckles on my nose. My nose will be darker than everywhere else if I don't. It's weird. So I'm just taking that blender one more time and blending all of that in. I love this beauty blender, or Real Technique sponge. I don't know what they call it, but the technical name of it, I'm not sure. But I love it so much because I like the flat side, you know, especially to get up under my eyes. And this concealer, if you have not tried the MAC Pro Longwear concealer, oh my gosh, you should. Because it just blends so well and it does not crease throughout the day and it lasts all day. It's just amazing. I'm taking my Soleil Tan de Chanel with a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and I'm just going to kind of contour with a cream, you know. I just feel like this makes my contour and bronzer stay on a lot longer than it would normally. And I have dry skin, so I really like to use cream products. Sometimes I just use this, but today, for the sake of the video, I'm going to top it with a regular bronzer. You know what I mean? Like a powder bronzer. And I'll probably do that about half the time. Especially if I know I need it to last me all day. I will set it with a powder bronzer. And I'll be sure and take it down my neck because I don't want a line. You can see how much wider my face is compared to my body. It's crazy. Okay. And then, oh my gosh. And then next, what I'm going to use, I actually got this in a swap and a lot of people were curious about this. I'm going to mention it on my Friday favorites of what I think about it, but I am going to use this NYX Brighten powder to set under my eyes. Like, I'm not a person who sets her whole face because I have dry skin and it just doesn't work. or I don't use a powder really to set it. Now I do use a finishing powder, so technically I guess I do set. I don't know. I use the Guerlain pearls, whatever they're called. Meteorites. I love them. That's my last step. So I'm also going to put that a little bit around my nose and on my chin and up here. So there is that. And then next I am going to use a powder bronzer, like I said, the Jane Cosmetics in Inspire. Love this bronzer. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with this bronzer. If you're fair skin, you should try it because it's just a beautiful color. It does not look orange. It does not, you know, it's not too much. It's hard for fair skin girls to find a good contour shade or bronzer, you know what I mean? So there is that. I hate because with all the lights and stuff, it doesn't show up as good as it does in person. Like it kind of mutes out the color. So I always feel like I have to overcompensate and put more on so y'all can see. Okay, next I'm going to use the Milani blush in Delizioso Pink. This is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. And this is an Essence of Beauty blush brush. I really like it. I need to pick some more of these brushes because I reach for this blush brush more than I do like my Sigma and MAC ones. Crazy. Now this is a pretty pigmented blush, so you have to be kind of careful with it. I'm not someone who contours like my nose much or anything. Sometimes I do, but not that much. And then I'm gonna just take a brush and kind of buff all that out and make it where there's no harsh lines. And then I'm going to use, what am I going to use for a highlighter? I didn't put one out. Let's see. Let's use, I love this Physicians formula. It's called the Shimmer Strips in Riviera Strip. I love this one. I got it for like $2 when CVS had their 75% off. I wish I would have got more because I'd be giving these to all my sisters and my mom for birthdays and all that because I love them. I don't know. Did they discontinue this? I'm not sure if they discontinued it or what. But after all of that is done, I take the Guerlain Meteorites, like I said, and these are in 02 Claire. And this is just a finishing powder. It just gives, I can't explain it, but it gives a airbrush finish. It makes your pores disappear, essentially. I don't use a lot of it. It smells good, like, oh my gosh. But it also color corrects, and it's a finishing powder, whatever that means. So I do it whenever I'm all finished. I'm going to do a tutorial for my eyes, which will be up next Tuesday, and I will be right back when that's all done. Okay, so here is my face finished. I did just film this eye tutorial and it will be up next Tuesday with one of my great friends that I'm collabing with here on YouTube. So be sure and check that out. And that's about it. So I will see you guys later. Bye.